Good afternoon, and thank you for joining me for another episode of Ask Michael. So today we're going to talk about buyer myths. A myth is something that people believe happens if you do certain things. So there's actually two myths. The first is I'm going to get a better deal or find out more information if I go directly to the listing agent. So the listing agent has a fiduciary responsibility, or what that means is it's their job to act in the best interest of the seller, which means that they can't provide you with any more information than they can provide to me. They're not going to be able to negotiate a special deal. You can't get a better price. We are, as agents, bound by a code of ethics. So doing any of those things they'd risk their license to do. So you're not going to get a better deal by doing that. You're better off using a real estate agent, a buyer's agent. The buyer's agent has a fiduciary responsibility or must act in the best interest of you, the buyer. They can find out anything and everything about the property and more and educate you about the process and other things that are important for you to know and to do when you are purchasing a home. Okay, the second myth is I need to work with an agent. I can only work with an agent that works within the city or area or neighborhood that I want to purchase a home. And the answer to that is not so. I, for example, I've been in the business for 19 years and I've sold homes all over. I sold homes on the peninsula in San Francisco and all over the East Bay. So pre-internet, that might have been true. But now, like you, if you want to know anything, if you were living out of state and you wanted to know about, you were thinking about moving to Oakland or Pleasant Hill or something like that, what would you do? You would go to the internet. And not that we necessarily go to the internet to find out, but we have a lot of apps and a lot of real estate places that we can go that you don't have access to that can tell us anything and everything about an area, a city, a neighborhood in a matter of minutes. And we can be just as educated as the person who works in that specific area. So it's not necessary. All you have to do is be a competent agent. And like I said, like you can Google anything and find out anything that you want to know. Talk about schools, talk about neighborhoods, talk about crime, talk about restaurants, talk about proximity to different activities that you like, anything and everything. So those are the two myths. So if you have any questions about just buying and selling, want to know more about the market, please give me a call, 925-570-5130. And I'd like to thank you again for taking a few minutes out of your day to listen to me. Thank you. Take care.